Lady, if you don't get out this man's face, talking about how'd you manage to survive? I mean, what?
Right.
That's not a question to ask a man who just walked away from the inferno.
Right.
He don't even know how he survived. He don't know. He know that the plane crashed. He said he thought he died.
Right.
And then he woke up and then he was like, uh-oh, let me take off this seatbelt. And he was seated right next to the emergency window. So he just walked out the plane. And now, if you see the crash and you see how that big burst of fireball goes up in the air,
Yeah.
I can see how people are doubting what he's saying, right? But the fact of the matter is jet fuel is extremely flammable.
Yeah.
And once that big boom of flame goes away, then the plane is just left on fire. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's the explosion is all the gas just dissipating.
Yeah.
You know, it's like boom, all that gas it just goes away.
Yeah.
You know, but the gas ends up setting the plane itself on fire.
Yeah.
So, he had a space to walk out the plane, and he did. Y'all, look at this interview right here of this man who survived this plane crash.
Yesterday, can you describe for us, please?
I can't explain. Everything happened in my eye. I can't.
How did you manage to escape?
I just
Did you pull the emergency doors?
no. Emergency door is broken.
Yeah.
My seat is broken.
Yeah.
Then I see the page little bit.
Yeah.
Then I will try to come out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
So, did the aircraft catch fire before you came out?
Yes,
Okay.
little bit fire. After me, I'm out. Then blast.
Oh, okay. So, did anybody help you, or you after that you came out on your own? How did you jump from the aircraft?
I'm not jumping.
Okay.
I just walk out, innit?
Okay.
Then ambulance coming in.
You did walk out on the building or
No, in floor.
on the floor?
Yes,
Okay. What did you
inside
see?
the aeroplane.
Only there.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I hate about when stuff like this happen? People online start saying, oh, look at God. What a miracle. What about the other 241 people? They didn't have no God with them?
Exactly.
Stop it. Y'all stop it. I'm not trying to say that God ain't real. I'm not saying that.
Right.
But what I am saying is, y'all stop with the God saved him and all this kind of stuff like that. No, he had a purpose or whatever. That's the reason why he survived. We don't know, but it is God, but it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if it was like that, then nobody would have died. Everybody would have if God was so great. Let me not say it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
trying
know
to
what
say.
you're saying.
Like, stop saying it's God. Stop saying that.
Right.
Y'all, I'm a Christian, so don't try to come over here and jump down my damn throat. Okay. All right, but Mr. Ramesh, you don't get no slam on Good and Crazy News. Thank God that you actually did survive. I'm really glad that he survived this crash because that was horrific. I mean, we don't know. He might be the evilest man in the world. We don't know. And maybe God made him go through this. Maybe God sacrificed all these people's life so he could learn a lesson and start treating himself and his wife and his family better. We don't know. Because God does work in mysterious ways, like y'all like to say. So don't jump down my throat with all the stuff that I'm saying right now.
Right.
Okay. Come on. Lord have mercy.
Girl, you playing now.
No, I'm not.
You
Bye, Air India. Now, listen, I got something to say. I have a friend of mine who watches plane crashes videos all day. And when I told him about this, he claimed he ain't never going to fly on no plane. And I'm like, boy, shut up. So, when I told him about this child, he just lost his damn mind. That just solidified in his mind that he ain't never getting on no plane again. Lord, y'all. Oh, goodness, y'all. We got to talk about something funny. Well, this is not even funny, but you know what? Everybody's out here talking about this movie now. Okay, so have y'all seen this movie, Straw?
I haven't.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Okay, you need to watch it. Okay, you seen it. It's Taraji P. Henson going through the worst tragedies of anybody's life that can ever happen to them all at once. Now, people are slamming Tyler Perry, talking about he shouldn't be making movies like this. It shows just black women being in despair and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Guess what? People will try to defend Tyler Perry too, but guess what? I think that the people who are against Tyler Perry are the right people this time. They are. They're right. This was 10 movies in one movie, y'all. Ain't no way all this shit happened to this one lady in one day. In one day, she loses her place to live. Defects takes her child. The school calls her, saying that she's a bad parent. She goes to her job. The boss is cussing her out. She loses her job. She goes to the school, try to get her daughter. Defects takes the child. The manager at the grocery store don't want to give her check. So she finally gets her check from him. Somehow she ends up with a gun. She goes in the bank to cash a check. The girl behind the counter know who she is because she coming in every week to cash her check. But today she ain't got her ID. So the girl is like, I can't cash your check. She's like, it's me. I'm in here every week with my check.
Right.
So she ends up killing the man at the grocery store. She comes back to the bank. She's in the bank, and she's just trying to cash her check. Now, she has a gun in her hand, but clearly everybody's trying to act like she's trying to rob the bank except for her. She's like, I just want to cash my check. And everybody in the bank is all like, oh, like she's going, y'all sit down, shut up.